How to be more disciplined than 99% of people. Most people think discipline is about motivation. It's not. It's about being the kind of man who does what he said he's going to do no matter how he feels. The truth is 99% of people will never reach that level. They'll talk about goals, make excuses, hit the snooze button. But you can become the rare man who actually does what others won't. Because once you master discipline, everything in your life starts to move forward. Your body, your money, your respect. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can become more disciplined than 99% of people. Because these aren't motivational quotes, these are hard, practical steps that'll turn you into the kind of man people notice from your consistency. And if you're serious about building the kind of discipline that leads to real results in your body, in your mindset, and in your lifestyle, join my private coaching program. This is where I work directly with men who are done talking and ready to transform. Check the first link in the description of the pinned comment now. Let's get into it. Point 1. Kill the emotional dependency. Discipline dies when you let your emotions make your decisions. Most men fail because they only work when they feel like it. They treat discipline like a mood, something that comes and goes. But the truth is, emotions are unreliable. You'll never feel motivated every day. And that's exactly why discipline matters. Real discipline is built when you act despite of how you feel. You don't debate it, you don't negotiate with yourself. You make the action automatic, like brushing your teeth. You just do it. Think of it this way. Weak men are emotional men. They let comfort win. Strong men are logical men. They've already decided that no matter how tired they are, they'll follow through. Start training yourself to stop asking, "Do I feel like it?" and replace it with, "Is it time?" When you live like that, your emotions stop controlling you. You become stable, predictable, and reliable. The traits that separate disciplined men from everyone else. Once you stop relying on motivation and start relying on structure, you'll finally understand why most people never get far. Because they're slaves to how they feel. Point 2. Set smaller goals that stack. The next mistake men make is setting goals that are too big to stay consistent with. They try to go from zero to perfect overnight. Strict diets, long workouts, impossible routines. The truth is, the fastest way to build discipline is through small, stackable wins. Start small, but stay consistent. Do one hard thing a day. Wake up on time. Read for 10 minutes. Do 20 push-ups. It's not about how much you do. It's about training your brain to follow through. Once you prove to yourself that you can complete small tasks, your mind starts to trust you. That trust becomes momentum. And that momentum becomes confidence. Most men lose discipline because they break their own promises every week. And when you commit to small daily actions, you build a reputation with yourself. You start seeing progress, and that's what makes the habit unbreakable. Don't aim to conquer the entire mountain in a day. Just take one solid step forward every single day. You'll be shocked at how much that compounds in a few months. Discipline isn't built in a day, it's built daily. Point 3. Eliminate the option to quit. Here's what separates the most disciplined men from everyone else. They remove the option to quit. Think about it, because most men fail because quitting is always available. They'll leave the back door open. If it gets hard, I'll stop. If I get tired, I'll rest. That mindset kills discipline before it even starts. You need to make quitting impossible. If you said you'll go to the gym 5 times this week, it's not up for debate. You go. If you said that you'd stop scrolling for an hour and work on your business, you do it. Discipline becomes simple when there's no alternative. You have to build that mental lock. When your only choice is to move forward, you stop wasting time with excuses. And if you want help building that kind of mindset, where you wake up with structure, purpose, and accountability, join my private coaching program. I'll personally help you build a system that forces progress. Check out the first link in the description or the pinned comment below to join now. Once you remove the option to quit, your success becomes inevitable. Point 4. Build systems, not willpower. Here's the truth. Willpower is limited. Systems are not. If you rely on pure willpower to be disciplined, you'll fail eventually. That's why most people break their habits after a few days. Instead, build systems that make the right decisions automatic. If you want to eat clean, clear out your kitchen. Don't rely on resisting temptation. Remove it. If you want to wake up early, put your phone across the room. Don't depend on motivation, depend on setup. The most disciplined men don't try harder, they build smarter. That's the secret. It's not about being superhuman, it's about being strategic. When your systems do the heavy lifting, discipline becomes a natural part of your life. Stop chasing willpower and start designing your habits. Because once your environment supports your goals, you don't need to force discipline, it'll just happen. Point 5. Make pain your benchmark. Finally, the strongest men in the world use pain as their progress meter. If it's uncomfortable, they know that they're growing. If it's easy, they know that they're stuck. You'll never become more disciplined if you keep chasing comfort. Every time you feel resistance, whether it's a workout, business task, or mental battle, that's your opportunity to harden yourself. Most people see pain as a sign to stop. Disciplined men see it as proof that they're on the right track, because discipline is built in discomfort. Start treating pain as feedback, not failure. The goal isn't to live easy, the goal is to live effective. When you start loving the hard days, you'll realize how rare that mindset is. That's what makes you part of the top 0.01%. You'll stop running from pain and start using it as fuel. Every rep, every early morning, every boring task, it's proof that you're doing what others won't. That's real discipline. Most men want to be disciplined, but few are willing to earn it. You've just learned how to be more disciplined than 99% of people. By killing emotional dependency, stacking small wins, eliminating the option to quit, building systems, and using your pain as your guide. The question is, are you going to just watch this video, or are you actually going to go and live it? If you're serious about taking your discipline and your life to the next level, join my private coaching program. You'll get direct guidance, a custom plan, and accountability to help you finally become the man you've always wanted to be. Check out the first link in the description of the pinned comment below and take action today. Because disciplined men don't wait for the right moment, they create it. And that's what separates the few from the many. Be that man.